friends. Hope you're doing well. So, I brought the blue light back. It's been a while since I've done some blue light because it is representative of a mindset shift. Because it is officially that time of year where we are about 2.5 months out from the hockey season starting. So, it's time to shift into gear, so to speak. I think I have a date set for it. Let's see. Do I have a widget? I thought I had a widget set for it. Oh man, I gotta find that app. I have an app that's like, it's a countdown app. And I don't know where it is. Because it used to be like a thing on my loading screen. And now it's not on there. But suffice to say, it's still the first half of August, and the hockey season starts the first weekend of November. Here's the countdown app. Finally found it. 82 days, so about 3 months actually, before the hockey season starts, and I want to do well on the ice, and so it's time to push into from. I don't know, over the summer I kind of just like go with the flow, and it's like bah, bah, bah. But now it's like time to go try hard mode, and we're gonna like try super hard. I don't quite know what my full plan is, but I know I've gotta work harder than I did last year, because last season I did not get the results I wanted. I wanted to get 10 goals, and then my stretch goal was to get 20 goals, and I was like, I could see that, because I came in with a lot of confidence, and it just did not work out for me for some reason, because I felt like I was doing good in drop-ins, and then the first game I got 2 goals, and then the rest of the season I only got 3 more goals. So 5 goals the whole season. It's like, I think I only had like 2 or 3 assists. So it's like, man, I feel like every time I get on the ice, I get outskate most of the people. You know, I've got a pretty okay shot when if I have like if I have a second to take a look and make a shot. And my passing sucks, so I don't get a lot of assists. But you know, I can get pucks in deep. So it's like I'm valuable. I'm good on defense, although I don't like playing defense. And so it's like, okay, what? I don't know. I'm missing something. I feel like I've got good hockey IQ. I know where to be, and it's, you know, I've played for a number of years, and I've played high level hockey, and I could see plays unfolding, and you know, I can usually get there and I make a difference on the ice. But it's just like I don't get goals, and I want to get goals, and so now I gotta try and figure out how do I get the goals. That's the goal, is to get the goals, to get the points, to be a point guy, to be the Wayne Gretzky guy, you know, of beer league Wayne Gretzky. Let's do it. So far, kind of what I've cooked up for the plan. Also, I have my annual physical later today. It's 2 in the morning. The physical's not for like 12 hours. So we're drinking water today. But it's also a good, you know, I'm on a new medication, so we're going to see how that has affected my blood sugar and all my other blood numbers, all my bloods, hopefully for the better. I feel like I've lost a little bit of weight, but I hopped on the scale and it's down. I don't remember what I was at. I think I was at 265 when I was at the doctor, and now I'm at 258. So if you consider I had that after eating my dinner, like, okay, fasted, I might be down like 10 pounds in 3 months. Like, I feel like I'm like, that's not that much, but it's like, nah, that's pretty good, man. Like, you should be pretty happy with that. Like, that's reasonable weight loss. And I feel like I've been doing more resistance training, so I feel the muscles are, you know, coming in a little bit at least. And I'm feeling, you know, a little stronger. So I'm like, okay, but my cardio's weaker. So anyway, so it just makes a good period of like, okay, you get your A1C checked every 90 days when you got the type 2 diabetes, which the A1C is it's a 3-month average of your blood glucose, basically. And my last one was like 9, which is bad. You want it under 7. Which when I was diagnosed, it was 13. So obviously it could be worse, but like it was at 9, and like that's not great. But because my diet sucks, and even though I work out a lot, and my doctor always tells me, it's just like, you don't look like someone that would have diabetes. I'm like, I do though. Gotcha. It's a trick. I tricked you. I got the diabetes. That's just like really bad genetics. And also, I used to be really fat. So, it is what it is. I used to weigh like 365 pounds. And I've since come down quite a bit from that, obviously. But so like looking at these next 90 days, I want to have a good A1C score. I'm on this new medication, so I'm hoping that did some good work for me here these last 3 months. And if not, then I'm really gonna focus on the nutrition. But like, I'm already planning on focusing on nutrition a little bit more, because my tastes are kind of changing. Like, I'm noticing that like stuff, because it's like sweets, stuff that I used to be like, oh, this is my jam. It's not as good, like every now and then I would get candy from the gas station, which should not have candy if you're diabetic, but I'm like, I'll give myself a little treat. And so I would get, and it's like, it's gotten to the point where like a king size candy bar is like $3, and I'm like, that is not worth it. And the quality, I don't know if my taste buds are changing or if the quality of the chocolate is just getting worse, or both. But it's like, I'm not even really enjoying it. And then when I think like $3, you're like, this is not worth $3. So I've been eating less of that. And so it's like, when I get treats, I'm gonna go to like the local donut place, like there's a couple donut shops nearby, like local spots, and they make good donuts, and you're like, okay, and those donuts are less than $3. You get 2 donuts for $3. Like, that's a way better deal. So it's like, why buy candy from the gas station? Go to the local place, get a donut. And actually, I looked up macros on donuts. Donuts are healthier than you think they are, which is surprising. Like, it's like 1 bottle of Coke is like 6 donuts. Like, that's the sugar scale. Like, donuts have like a good amount of carbs, but like 1 donut's like 30 grams of carbs, and 1 king size candy bar is usually like 60. So it's like, you gotta have 2 donuts. And it's kind of like a king size candy bar. And I'd much rather have 2 good donuts than 1 mediocre stale candy bar, right? Anyway, so getting back on lower carbs, prioritizing protein. Maybe I need more vegetables. I don't eat enough vegetables. Just because it's not that I don't like vegetables. I just like, it's one more thing to prepare, and so it's like my brain. It's like when I want to make food, it's like simple. It's like, but I'm getting better at multi-ingredient foods, and I'm getting better at like eating healthy fats, using avocado oil now instead of olive oil. So it's like, I don't know. I think avocado oil and olive oil are pretty similar health profiles, but I'm not using the bad stuff. I'm not, a lot less butter, almost no butter. Staying away from like saturated fats, a lot of red meat. I'm eating less cheese. But then I still have like these big carb bomb meals where I'm like, whole box of mac and cheese all to myself, let's go. And you're like, okay, well, we'll see where my A1C's at. It's gotta be better. There's no way adding a heavy lifting medication and eating slightly better doesn't bring that number down. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna be like, okay, and then I'll just go back to how it was when I first got diagnosed, where I did intermittent fasting for like 16 hours a day, and then basically ate keto, where I was like trying to keep it under like 50 grams of carbs a day, which I know that's not keto, but like it's pretty close to keto. Like, it's like lazy keto, dirty keto, I don't know what you want to call it, but like it's most of the way. It's like keto, but like the carbs you're eating are like beans or like bread. You can have like a sandwich a day and some beans, and you're like, that's still really low carb, so like less glycemic index. Anyway, that's enough about nutrition. Stopping drinking the regular soda, so that's the last nutrition bit. And a lot more water, stevia, tea. teas. And you get back on the teas because teas are good. They clean out your blood and stuff. Something, I don't know. They dilate. What they do is they dilate your blood vessels and they help your circulation, which when you have diabetes tends to do stuff that makes your vessels constrict a little more, which is bad for a lot of reasons. Whole endocrine system. We could talk about it all day, and the information would be of dubious value because it's just like that's what I remember from reading way too much about it. Anyway, but then on the training side of things, I am doing more resistance training. So the apartment gym has some weight machines. They're pretty decent. It doesn't have like all the selection you could want, but it's got a leg press. It's got a curl. It's got leg extensions. So boom, boom, boom. That's the 3 legs. I got a curl extension thing for the apartment, so I can do those here. I can hit them a little more often. There's a sauna down in the gym, and so that's good for longevity's sake. And then there's some push, there's some pull, there's a lat pull down. So you got kind of all the boxes checked, and I've got a pair of power blocks up here, so I can I just need to figure out what I want to do with them, because for some reason when I do squats, my low back hurts, and I've been looking at doing more mobility to correct that, because that hasn't always been the case. So I think something somewhere is out of whack, and mobility work should fix that. And then I'm still swinging clubs. I'm getting more back into doing kettlebells again. Slowly, because those make my back angry too. And it's I don't know, it's kind of muscly, tendony. Something back here is grouchy about lifting those things. And then I have a hockey setup in my garage, and I've got this little hockey game here in the apartment for stick handling. And so the goal is to, try to spend 10, 15, 20 minutes a day with those things, with those training tools. And, I get a better shot, stronger shot. Working on getting better shots when I'm off balance, because that's my problem is I've got a rocket of a shot in my garage, and I've got a wicked shot when it's during warm-ups and there's no stress and I can get a good shot off. But in game time situations when there's pressure, I'm off balance and my shots aren't they're half as strong, so it's okay, let's shore that up, let's raise the floor of what a shot is, and then also get better at bad shots. How can I make my bad shot floor go up and then raise the ceiling on my best shots? So if I could do that, I think I'll be scoring more goals. And then just getting stronger legs, healthier, lose some of the fat, drop some of the weight. That'll make me faster on the ice. Prioritize protein, build the muscles. I'm also gonna start doing plyometrics once a week. I'm a little nervous about that because I feel I did plyometrics 2 years ago, and I think I just overdid it because then I got a blood blister in my big toe, and that was a whole ordeal for I had to sit out for 3 months or something like that because the doctor had to cut it out, and then because it was a blood blister that turned into an ulcer, which is not great. But I think if I keep my blood sugar in check and I just do the plyos once a week and or spread out the plyo exercises, so I'm just doing 1 or 2 plyos, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that's when I'm going down to the gym. I think we should be okay there. And I'm also taking a lot better care of my feet with the lotion and stuff, and being aware and cognizant. In addition to that, I'm working on getting more steps. So just general activity, increasing my non-exercise activity. And I've been doing some rucking. Rucking is basically just walking with a heavy backpack. And so, I've had a rucksack for a while, and I like doing it. But I've started doing that on the walks with the dog again, and the dog has been walking slower for some reason. I don't know if he's just getting older. and he just wants to smell more things, I guess, which is like a Godspeed, little buddy. So like the walks that used to take 10 minutes are like all of a sudden now taking 15 and 20 minutes. It's just like, that's fine. It counts more towards my rucking goal. So yeah, and then I'm still doing pickup hockey, at least once a week. But I think as September rolls around, and definitely when October rolls around, I'm gonna be trying to do, 2 or 3 times a week to really get those hockey legs strong. So, because I think those first couple games are your best chances to like get out there and make a good impression, because like a lot of people don't they don't do anything. They play hockey in the winter and that's it. And like maybe they play like another rec sport in the summer, but like they don't go to the gym, or if they do, almost none of them train specifically for hockey. So it's like, okay, so it's like, for the amount of effort I put in, I should get more than 5 goals. And it didn't quite manifest. So I've got a blind spot. Something I'm either not working as hard as I think I am, or I think another thing that I'm thinking might be is mindset. I noticed that like when I'm playing weaker players, I don't go as hard as I can, but when I'm playing better players, I go hard, and like they're treating me with kid gloves. But like I know I skate faster when I skate with the better guys, and so it's like, okay, if I could tap into that, and usually when it's game time, when it's like actual league playing game time, the fire, the competitiveness comes out a lot harder than the drop-ins. But like I need to hone that a little bit in the drop-ins so that when it comes game time, I can control the extra speed. I can control, also regulate, and have that energy management. You can't just go full out or you'll burn out by the end of the first period. So another thing to consider there. And then on top of that, watching game tape, which means bring it back. POV, ASMR, Let's Play Hockey. I've got several old ones that I need to cut, which I'm going to do that, even though I'm super busy and I should be working on client work. I'm going to take some time to cut the POV hockey out and do some commentary on it. This is old hockey, but like I haven't gotten any, it's not like I've gotten wildly better since I recorded those back in like February, March, April. Like not much has changed with my skill set. I've gotten maybe marginally better, but like it's, for broad strokes purposes, I'm still doing the same stuff wrong probably. And watching the game tape, getting focused, just trying to figure out, okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? How can I do more right? How can I do more wrong less? How can I be a better tryhard? I want to be the best tryhard. I want to be a perfect tryhard. I want to get more goals than everybody. I want people to accuse me of being a sandbag and ringer. I want to make people angry. I want to be so good at hockey it makes people mad. Which, like, isn't that something to aspire to? You want to be so good at something that other people are mad about it. Like, I can't think of a more what a dumb thing, but like it's what I want. It's like I want that same with like Warhammer. Like I want to get really good at Warhammer, so like and make the nerds mad. But like I could roll dice better than you. Like I don't know. Warhammer is such an interesting game because like so much of it is like dice luck based, but like some people win consistently. So like obviously there's tactics involved, because the dice can't roll bad against you all the time, right? I don't know, but and that's, I guess, that's something to think about for hockey. Is like, okay, if you get more shots on net, the dice can't go bad all the time. You're gonna get some good shots in, and so taking some of that mentality and putting it toward hockey, I think, okay, get yourself in better positions, take better shots, roll the dice, let's go. So 89, 82 days, how far apart was it? I gotta look again. 2 months, 3 months, 2.5 months. And we're gonna do it, and we're gonna make videos about it, and we're gonna bring the blue light back because I do like the way it looks. It makes me pop. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I got today. Yeah, I got more things to say about things, but I think I might do a tour of my hockey garage one of these days, and some more POV hockey, and get some more hockey ASMR content. You folks seem to love that, or at least watch it at a slightly higher rate. So, and I like making people happy as much as my own. I just was like talk for 5 minutes about, isn't it great to be good at stuff to make people mad? It's good stuff. It's good to be good at stuff that makes people happy too. So duality of man, right? It's both sides of the coin. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and if not, I hope that turns around for you real soon. And if you want to be doing well, think about where you could be in 2.5 months, in 82 days. What could you start working on today that would get you that much closer to your goal of scoring 20 goals and making people in beer league angry about how good you are at hockey? Think about it, and then start doing that stuff. Like, start small, little things. Spend, 5-10 minutes shooting pucks in your garage, or whatever the version of that is for you. So, yeah, that's it. Boom. Tired to sign off, and I'm still talking. This is all postscript. I should shut up and just go away. I don't want that sounded mean. But I'm gonna stop talking now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.